Actually, I'm going to try to clean the screen here real quick. All right. Maybe that's better at all. What is going on? Check, check, check. Can you hear me? What is going on, guys? Chris, what's going on, sir? Len, what is going on? Goodbye, Len. Okay. Pastor Anthony, what is going on, sir? All right. Very good. Very good. How is your evening? Chris sent you a message on Graham yesterday. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man. Through the 7th. Oh. Let me flush out my radiator. Yeah, Chris, I think so. I'm just trying to think of the least messy way to do that. I think the last time I cleaned out my radiator, we did like a garden hose, and we literally just went at it. Do you know, Chris? Do you know if your radiator has a plug on the bottom to where we could like actually feed all the coolant and everything into a bucket or something, so it's not just going everywhere? If we can do that, and then we just get a garden hose and run it through there to flush it all out, that works. Just let me know. Yeah, I would love to help. Pastor Anthony, I'm actually home chilling with my wife. Awesome, man. Very good. Very good. He's doing fantastic. We'll deliver on Tuesday. Okay, gotcha. Well, where are you delivering on Tuesday, Chris? Len, well, update on my 21 F250 CP4 went out. Oh, well, actually, Len, I'll join the party. What am I at now? I just posted a picture of my mileage most recently before driving today. And what was my mileage? 6.8. We'll just go with this number. 682, 691. That's the picture I posted on Instagram just the other day. And we're just going to call that mileage the mileage of my CP3 pump giving up the ghost. It is, if it's not dead, it is right before that. It takes me, similar to Casey, Fair Winds, it takes me 15 to 30 minutes to start the truck. And the main reason is because it drains. That pump isn't able to get up to the 4,000 psi it takes to start the truck. So eventually it does, but it kills the battery before I'm able to get it to there. So I have to put it on the charger and the jumper, power stuff, to eventually have enough power when the pump gets, lubricated enough or whatever, primed enough, it eventually turns over. But I mean, I could be sitting in my driveway for a little while, and once I get it going, it's good. Doesn't stop, no hesitation, no sputtering. Well, technically there is some sputtering. I'm able to see with my Blue Driver app that I have with the device that I've got. I'm able to see what the fuel trim command PSI the computer is calling for the engine, and then I'm able to see the actual fuel PSI uh, that the pump is sending, and literally, it's doing one of these things. It can't keep up. It overshoots. It pulls back. It's way over. It defuels and goes all over the place. So I actually just ordered the CP3 pump today, painfully, and it will be here Tuesday. So it'll get here Tuesday. I'm hoping to squeeze in one last load, very, very short load. I'm hoping to squeeze in one last load. If I get it started, it'll run, no problems. I'll deliver. I'll come back. It's one of my short runs that I normally do. I'll get back and then retire the old CP3 pump at 680 whatever thousand miles. It has honestly probably been a very long, slow death. I'm grateful for how long it's lasted, but a 30-minute startup job, and you got to have power to it. that is not the deal. That is not what we're looking for. I basically I cannot turn off the truck. I cannot turn off the truck. Yeah. So let's see. Brian, what's going on? What's up, all? Chris, yes, there's a drain plug. Okay, perfectly. Perfect. Yeah. We can either hook up a hose to it and run it to a 5-gallon bucket, or whatever. I've got the oil, catch cans and all that kind of stuff, or whatever, or drain pans, whatever. We can take care of that, and then if we want to just take a hose to it and flush it out that way. To be honest, back in the day, the very first time I flushed my coolant, I literally, how did I do that? I think I was running the truck with the hose going on at the top of the radiator, and then I had the drain plug open on the bottom, but it was still able to. The whole system was complete. It got to the point where there was nothing else but water in there, and I'm sure there's people who have thoughts on doing that in the system and causing corrosion or other stuff. But that was like 500,000 miles ago. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that. If people disagree with that idea, the old hose and the radiator trick, running the truck and the whole thing cycling through. I never had an issue, but let me know. Yeah, let's see. Time for a new truck. Hey, okay, gotcha, Chris. I see your message here with your phone number. That'll be perfect. Great. Man, I already have a brand new truck, so I'm gonna stick with the old faithful. Timothy, is it transporting slowing down now? I've been hearing a lot of companies shutting the doors. Is that true? I was planning on jumping in doing RV transport, but I'm not now. Timothy, this is the most, I would say, dangerous season we've ever been in, as far as I've been doing this for 6 years. Other people have done it for a lot longer than that. For what it's worth, I am going to be making a video kind of sharing my overall thoughts on stuff, but getting in right now, um, of the few consistent things that we're able to enjoy in RV transport, because there's many things that are not consistent, or we'll say consistently inconsistent. um, this is one of the most dangerous times. So unless you've got a backup plan, unless you have a truck that's paid for or low payments that you could easily transition to another job if things happened and got worse. Like there's so many things of non guarantees that we have doing this job. And now more than ever, it is all the more challenging. So, um, I would keep asking questions. Go through your budget, see where you're financially at. How much do you need to bring in? Do you have a CDL? Do you not have a CDL? Um, how much are you planning on running? Are you only wanting to do a couple runs a week that are shorter? Are you wanting to do week long runs going to California every week? All that kind of stuff. There's a lot of factors that can drastically change your. I mean, if you have a CDL, you're automatically ahead of the game than me. Um, I don't have a CDL, and um, I had my permit, and I wasn't able to follow through with the testing in time. So that's my own fault. But if you had a CDL and you're willing to go further away, you're automatically in a much smaller pool of people to get the loads that are there. Anyways, yeah. Mickey, Lynn, that stinks how long they think for repair. Chris James, I'm delivering to British Columbia. Nice. James, hello from Corbin, Kentucky. Headed out 3 a.m. to Goshen. James, man, it's about your bedtime or something. I don't know. Oh dear, man. 3 a.m. comes early, huh? Let's see, Pastor Anthony, can you set up your other truck for a backup? I don't know if Synergy or anybody else would take a 96. Uh, that would be interesting. I also don't have cruise control, so that would be a bummer. And I don't have a back seat, so I'm really, really not able to do more than a day trip out and back kind of a thing. I guess it's worth asking next time I'm in the office, but I'm not holding my breath. uh, let's see here. Len, I got tomorrow to check on it. Dealer has had it for 2 weeks. Wow. Okay. Gotcha, Len. Trying to find out about getting that truck um, put back together after that fuel pump. Holland Paws, what's going on, sir? Sitting at the pool in Zion. Nice. Man, don't turn into a crispy critter. I don't know if you saw me last week, but I was absolutely this is literally like a sun blister. Like I broke skin and was bleeding because my arms were so roasted. It's still kind of red, but ouch, it was not fun. We're still peeling at the moment. Uh, let's see. Pastor Anthony, if it works, is it a dumb idea on the flush system? Yeah, I mean, I think it might be true with garden hose, hard water or whatever going in there. It may cause some level of problems in the system, but I can't speak to anybody else. And everybody, you do what you want to do, but um, it was literally 500,000 miles ago that I did it. Right, I think that was right before I bought my new radiator. I have a Mishimoto, I think that's what it's called, Mishimoto Radiator. It's got 60% larger capacity of a radiator. It does not have plastic reservoirs. It is all aluminum, much larger, still fits the regular area. Um, compartment, whatever. It's obviously bigger, but the welds are solid. I mean, incredible welds. I've had no issues from the factory. They've got a lifetime warranty. You're paying through the nose, that's for sure. You're definitely, with that, but incredible, great cooling capacity, awesome. But yeah, I at some point I replaced it with that. Um, because my original one, I've got pictures and I think I put it in a video a long, long time ago. My original radiator at close to like 250,000 miles, for many reasons, but the largest, I didn't know what I was doing and I never sprayed it off. My radiator, the front of it turned to basically clay. So much dirt, so much debris. The radiator had like next to zero cooling capacity. So yeah. Let's see, Lynn. They called this past Thursday, and they told me they found very little metal in the pump when they pulled it out. Told them to put a new pump in. Will come with a 2-year unlimited warranty. Nice, unlimited mile warranty. That's what, 200, 250, maybe 300 1,000 miles right there. That's great. All right. Nature Nut Photos, what's going on? Hello from Todd and I in Oregon. Nice. We'll deliver in the morning. Got diesel for $3.85 this morning. I'm saluting you. Give you a hug, whatever. $3.85. I mean, did you bring a pew pew and like hold them at gunpoint or what? That is awesome. I mean, there should be a party or something for that. Todd, what's going on? Lynn, do you have to pay for it? The cookie, what is going on? I was just talking about you with somebody, and how literally just your name it makes me smile. So, glad to have you here, the cookie. Hi everyone. Lynn, yes, just out of the 100,000 mile warranty, I have 114 miles on it. Oh man, bill is 2,500 as of right now. Wow. Todd, is your truck down, Daniel? So yes and no. So kind of like I said, my CP3 pump it takes me 15 to 30 minutes to start my truck. I have to put it on the charger to jump it because the batteries drain so quickly from trying to start the things I can't talk tonight, to prime the system to try to get the CP3 pump to actually get up to 4,000 psi. I watch it on my OBD 2-port reader, my scan device that I've got, and it gets I don't know, it gets 1,000, 1,500, and then sometimes after a while it'll just shoot back up to, uh 4,500, 4,800, and then we're good. I mean, as soon as it gets past the 4,000, boom, truck goes. It just takes quite a while of sitting there, um on the jumper cables and playing, getting the ignition back and forth, trying to prime it and getting it going. So, CP3 pump that I purchased has a core charge of like 375. It itself, mercifully, on Rock Auto, if you're able to and you've got the time, or whatever for your trucks, Rock Auto, the CP3 pump I bought, it's a reman. It's got a 3-year warranty, I think, and um, it is $600. $600 with a core charge, all together with shipping, and I got a 5% discount because of Rock Auto. They sent out their discounts. Um, it's a hair over $1,000, but I'm going to get 375 of that back. So even if this remanned CP3 pump only lasts me 150,000, 200,000, whatever, I'm good with that. I think it's going to last longer than that, but yeah. So Lynn, Daniels, that's good news. Alan, hello, Daniel, and everyone. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. Gotcha, Alan. Lynn, bad thing I can't put the SNS kit back on as it will void the warranty. Oh man. Arthur, did you ever get the chance to see if the scanner needed to be updated? So I did look into that, Arthur. Arthur's the guy who he hit the 1,000,000 kilometer 621 369 mark. I tried to help him out a couple weeks ago, and I don't have an update. At least I couldn't find one on my system. And it did work on mine. So either we do need for your truck to be I don't know if it's because it's a different year, or maybe I don't know, there's something else. We need to get together and talk about that, but um yeah, we I don't know if the scan tool only goes up, because I remember on the actual thing it only shows up to or it says, what was it, 2010 forward, and I just don't know if that's just goes to my year, or all that. So we do need to get that figured out, though. James, looking to purchase a 12-volt refrigerator, freezer, cooler. Any opinions on which brand is the best bang for your buck? A lot of them out there. Gotcha, James. I only had the only time I ran a refrigerator type of thing. It was not a full refrigerator freezer like you're talking about. I bought it from a truck stop. It was probably like $100, and there was no settings. It was just the lid was the actual cooling thing, and then it would pump out the hot air exhaust or whatever from the fan, and made the truck kind of hot. But that was interesting. So I can't help a whole lot, but jump in here if you got information, guys. Arthur, unplug the sensor on CP3 and see if it starts right up. If so, it's your sensor. So Arthur, on my CP3, I've already replaced the CP3. The sensor, I believe the sensor you're talking about is called the high pressure regulator. High, high pressure. Is it just regulator sensor? It's the regulator sensor that is what's a part of sending the right amount of fuel to the engine. I've already replaced that, and I do think, and I can't remember if I already made a video about it or not. I do think there are often times where people are told by shops, "Oh, it's your CP3 pump, you're toast. That's why your truck's not starting." Da 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 da. And like you're saying, it's actually the sensor, not the whole thing. And you are able to get a little bit more life out of your actual pump by just replacing that sensor. However, in my case, I had a brand new sensor put in within the last year, and I made some videos about that and everything. And unfortunately, it's not. I don't believe it's the sensor anymore. I think my CP3 pump has given all she's got, and it's time to just let her pass on. So. The cookie, love your content, Daniel. Hey, appreciate that, man. Pastor Anthony James, I have a Coleman 12-volt cooler. Works great to keep milk and other food in it. There we go, Coleman. Okay. Chris, to Lynn, did you find anything out on the prevention kit? Aha. Lots of prevention kits with the CP4 pump on there. Also, Lynn, are you going to go back to the CP3 or wait? Did you say it was the 3 or the 4? CP4. Okay, on your 21. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, Len, would you go back to the 3 or stick with the 4 and add the prevention? What do you think about that? Todd, how many people use fuel conditioners? Good question, Todd. Um, Todd, if you don't mind, I'll make that a poll. I mean, I won't be able to say like what. Oh, wait, hold on. Do you use fuel conditioners? Yes. And no. Boom. All right. Let Todd know on the poll there. Um Len, Chris, I'm calling Thoroughbred Diesel Monday or Tuesday to see. Gotcha. Of that prevention kit. Kristen Forlin, let me know. Chase, what's going on? To James, I bought the NWB from 18 months ago, and it's been great. Cools to zero. The Indel B. Gotcha. So that is a refrigerator. I'm assuming 12-volt refrigerator. I've never heard of that name before. That's I have to check that out. Cools down to 0 degrees. Wow. That is no joke right there. That's awesome. 18 months. 18 months. That's a lot of hours operating out on the road, man. For a refrigerator like that. That is great, man. I'm assuming it's pretty pricey for something like that. Chris, as soon as I'm able to, I'm jumping back into a Ram. Make it happen. Make it happen. Chris, what's going on? What does travel trailer man look like now through the end of the year? Chris, man, I wish I could tell you and give you the normal information that we usually have in this industry right now. Normal is not a thing. I can tell you what used to be, but that I mean, this is it. We're in a situation that's so bizarre. We've got manufacturers saying, well, shutting down 2 plants, 300 workers, boom, they're done, or they're being transitioned into other places. Um, Rumors. I've never seen an actual article talking about it yet, but rumors of factories saying they're working 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off. So literally half the production for some factories. I don't even know. I don't even have names. Nobody's ever said a word about the name of that stuff. And then I don't know if this is the same company or different people, but there's people saying that the factories are only working 3 days a week. So I don't know if that means they're working every single week and it's 3 days, or if that's 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and the 2 weeks that they are on, they're only working 3 days. Like I just don't know. So right now, Chris, it should be increasing and increasing and increasing after the July shutdown, which we're basically already through. That was in the middle of the month, and we're already, they're already pumping them out again. But the nearer future, the rest of this year, to me, it is so much more uncertain than it normally is. I don't feel comfortable saying it's going to be this. It's going to be that. And like, if I'm going to err, I'm going to err on the side of it's not looking good. Um, as I say that, literally today, our yards were filled. It's a weird time. It's a really weird time. Pastor Anthony, I suggested installing the CP3. Wish they had a super. Len, wish they had a CP3 conversion, but I have not seen any. Len, I've at least I thought I've heard of people doing that, going back to the CP3. Like, it's definitely people have said that you definitely can. I don't know how. I don't know what's so different. I did watch a video on YouTube, which, to be honest, I'm not going to be recording how to do the CP3 pump. There's an incredible video I'm going to be using to actually walk myself through replacing my CP3 pump. I hope to do it on Wednesday. But the basically that video compares the 6.7 to the 5.9, and besides for the return line, I believe that's the only difference as far as placement is concerned. Um, they basically match. So I don't know about performance and all that, but as far as placement fitment goes, it fits evidently. Or so they say. It was a pretty seemingly reputable shop or whatever, but so maybe the CP4 pump just takes a little bit of love or some type of something. I don't know. But I think people say it can be done. I don't know. Let's see. Pastor Anthony, I use the Lucas injector cleaner. Me as well. Double that. I've got some on the rack in my garage and some in the truck right now. Mickey, I use Lucas Deep Clean weekly. There we go. Yep. Absolutely. Pastor Anthony, I've had my cooler since I started in January of 2021. Nice. Arthur, I'll call you on that number you gave me and we'll talk. I'm delivering in Texas first thing in the morning. Oh, nice. And then right back up to Indiana. So let's see what happens. Yeah, Arthur, just let me know. Like I said, Tuesday, I should be, well, we'll see. I can't deliver tomorrow. I'm hoping to be able to get the truck to start and run one more day on Tuesday, make it home, and then I'm going to be doing my CP3 pump. Depending on all that, what happens with that, I could be available in the middle of the week. So hopefully, if you're coming back up in the middle of the week sometime, we should be able to get together. So that'll work. James, I use Hot Shot. James, I've used that too. Between Hot Shot and Lucas, I always want to say the heavy duty oil stabilizer. The Lucas injector cleaner. Those are the two that I use. I do use the Lucas oil stuff as well. But Jerry, pretty happy with my Igloo 12-volt cooler. Okay, so for 12 months, sounds like the same style Daniel was talking about. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Gotcha. The Igloo. And that I honestly, I think I got some type of sketchy off brand. So the Igloo might be better than whatever I had. Let's see. The Cookie, try Seafoam injection cleaner. It has worked good with big truck side drive. There you go. Seafoam as well. You've heard that name many, many times. I've got some on the other shelf there. So yeah. Lynn, it takes 5,000 psi to open the injectors to start. Pump only would only go to 968. Man. So if yours says 5,000, wow. So I wonder what's so different about, I mean, everything's maybe turned up more on year 21. My 12, it was 4,000. So they've evidently changed something for the that running PSI, 1,000 more. Man, I'm going to go to 968. Heartbreaking. The Cookie Hot Shot products are great too. Yeah, between Lucas and Hot Shot, I mean, they've got all that research to back it up and everything. Like, if it works, it works. I'm sure there's other stuff that works too, but I just haven't seen the data for a lot of these other products. Let's check up on that poll there. 61% use a fuel conditioner. 39 don't. They're not having it. They don't want it. They don't need it. Get out of my face. You know, whatever. I got you. Very good. Very good. Why is this thing still in my face? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Pastor Anthony, Horizon Transport has 105 loads on the main board and 35 on the reload. Synergy has a boatload of Canada and West loads, mostly Canada. We've got like 300 to 400 depending on the day. Most of them are CDL. Not much are actually non-CDL. So that's pretty scarce. Probably on the same, probably smaller than the. If Canada is not included, we probably have less than you for non-CDL U.S. loads. Alan, has anyone heard of the Canadian dealerships paying cash as a bonus to transporters? I've heard this a couple times, but never able to verify. Alan, I've heard of that before. I haven't done it myself, but I think there are people getting paid cash. So that's pretty solid right there. Just to make sure they actually get the loads brought to them. They're desperate. I mean, they're probably flying off the lot so quickly. Like they want those campers there. So it is what it is. The cookie, try to find a shop that sells BG products. The injection cleaner kit is amazing. Len, seen kits for Dodge and Chevy, but not for Ford. Gotcha, Len. I'm sorry about that. You did say it was an F-250. Sorry about that. Man. Sorry, misspell. The injection clean. Okay, gotcha. Nature Nut Photos. Alan, have heard that from a reliable source about at least one dealership. Thanks, Nature Nut Photos. Chris, to Alan, it's a dealership in comics. We see you have to deliver within 33 days of previous delivery to get it. Huh. Gotcha. Alan to Nature Nut. Thanks, Chris. Chris, $300 in Canadian dollars. Well. Jim, Chris James, what is the deal with taking dog into Canada? Huh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, does Canada have any issues with bringing a pet through the border? That's a good question. Matt, what's going on? Never use any conditioner. 348, 1,000 miles. Have only replaced the turbo at 296. Everything else is original, and I idle it. And no, it's not a Dodge or Chevy. I got you, Matt. I got you. Keep on rolling, man. That's great. Very good. Christine, Jim, all you need is rabies vaccination. However, I've never been asked about it. There you go. Okay. Just a rabies. Gotcha. Man, I didn't even think about that. If I ever went to Canada, I would definitely want to make sure Ryder or Bella could actually come with me. Oh, my word. Chris, over to Matt. What year truck is that? Yeah, 348. That's not bad. You're definitely broke in by now. That's for sure. Getting things going. Man. Oh, by the way, if you're feeling crazy, if you go to my thing, my profile, you can get one of these bad boys if you want. I'm drinking water out of it. Pretty good. Smashing this thing. I think it's a 22, 24 ounce deal. Having a little water action. Let's see here. We're at 60-40 for 20 people have voted. 60% use fuel conditioners, 40% do not. We've got 30 people in the chat, so the other 10, unless you're driving, go ahead and put in your vote for whether you use fuel conditioners or not. 2011. Okay. Hey, Mr. Tennessee, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Oh man. Well, I can tell you what's going on for me is my CP3 pump is really wanting to just give up the ghost. It is it's on its way out. So I have ordered a new CP3 pump. I plan to do the work myself on Wednesday. I really hope I make it to Wednesday to be able to make that happen. Um, should be saving a lot of money doing it myself. Found an incredible video on YouTube explaining and showing everything. I've already changed out the whoozy whatsy sensor in the back of the pump, but the whole pump itself, which you can easily see on the Ram, just on the right side there, driver's side. But as far as pulling the whole thing out and disconnecting everything, I just want to have somebody else talk me through it. So found a YouTube video, really good. I may go ahead and link that in the community tab when I do it. I might even live stream the whole thing. I don't know. You can laugh or cry with me as we do it, but should be interesting. So if anybody else wants to replace their CP3, follow along, I guess, as I watch this person's video that I'll link to. Let's see, Chris. I bought a rear view mirror dash cam and love it. Huge thanks to Holland Paws for the idea. Nice. Now, for the rear view mirror, is that picture? Is it just like a small box to the side, or does it take up the entire actual rear view mirror? And I'm sure maybe ones do it differently, but how does that work out? James, Mr. Tennessee, how is your what's that cooler doing? Is it worth the money? Good question. To Mr. Tennessee. Mr. Tennessee, man, hate to hear that. How many miles you got on it? I'm driving using Siri, but I use Lucas. Gotcha, Mr. Tennessee. Yeah. Hey, right now we're gonna go. I've got my mileage. I had this picture on. Oh, that's kind of messed up. I'm at 682,691 miles. Technically, another like 300 miles after that, but so I might be at 683 now, but I feel like I got my money's worth out of my CP3. I did already replace that fuel, the actual sensor on the back there, but almost 683,000. James, the cooler is great, but does cost a lot of money. I put cheaper ones in the links in the electronic video. Gotcha. James, thank you, sir. Sent you a picture. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, nice. Oh, my word. Okay. Is it okay, Chris, if I show this? Show the inside of the truck here. Why am I doing that? There we go. See here. You can reach out to see he might can help you with that. No problem, James. Okay, Chris says yes. Okay. Yeah, so he's got a rear view mirror backup camera. And I can try to zoom in here a little bit. It's the whole thing. That is awesome. The entire rear view mirror is, or will be an actual camera there. So that is great. Looks like good quality picture too. Man. I might look into that myself here. I've already got one camera, but at the bumper, but I'd like to add something else for the actual bed, kind of like yours. So that's pretty solid. No problem, James. Chris, I keep my WeatherTech shades up 24/7. There you go. You get your money's worth out of the whole truck with those miles. Yeah, Lynn. Like I said, that when people say, it's time to trade it in and get a new truck, I'm like, well, I kind of already do. I got a new turbo. Injectors only have what? Um, I only have 280,000 miles on the injectors. I hope to get to 405 again. Uh, the turbo is less than 100,000 miles. Um, I've got my money's out of the transmission, the engine itself. I've replaced all the other smaller parts a couple times. I know what I like. I know how things work. I know how the truck feels. There's something about knowing a certain truck and knowing sounds and the way it moves and all that stuff. It's just like I am one with this truck. I know. So I don't know. I'm just like, man, the devil that you know is better than the devil you don't know or something. I don't know. I It gives me some comfort, not all of it. But knowing, I know what's been touched, what's been replaced, and what hasn't been yet, ever. And I just kind of know how things go in general. So, Chris, records front and back. Wow. Okay. So, Chris, that rear view camera, it's got a camera in the front. Does that face out the window like a dash cam? Oh, wait, you literally just said that earlier. Wait, hold on. Can I read? Maybe not. Here, dash cam. Okay. Wow. So it's got a dash cam on the actual thingy, and then they got the camera in the back. That is a sweet setup. Um, huh. Who's next? Chris James. How much was that camera? Todd, 5 more years. It be paid for. Oh, Chris sent another picture. Boom, view picture. Nice. Oh wait, I'm looking the wrong way. Here we go. Oops. Boom. It's got a camera in the front of the dash, or looking out the window, technically, and then the actual camera going into the bed, seeing behind. Todd, yeah. So technically, I don't know if everybody cares or remembers the full story, but I started an RV transport in a Ford. It was a Ford '05. It had the 6.0 liter engine. Unless you do a bunch of goody stuff to that engine, um, it has issues, or it can, seemingly more often than not. And so mine blew up in Missouri a month into doing RV transport. I had to make a decision. Do I sell the truck and eat the payment? Do I, am I going to stay even doing this? Like, I literally just started and I spent a whole bunch of money getting the truck all outfitted and ready to go. And oh my word, that was just a sucker punch. So I owed they gave me 9 grand in trade in value, and they said it was going to cost 9 grand to fix. Painful. So I'm like, well, I, I either have to fully commit and get a new truck, or somehow get another loan on this truck. I'm like, it's an '05. This was back in 2016. It's an 11-year-old truck. I don't know if that's worth that investment. So I basically had everything taken out of the truck, the fifth wheel, the plow mount, all the goodies that I put in there, and traded it into the Ford dealership. The Ford dealership had, at a different sister dealership, had a Ram, a used Ram, my Ram, the 2012. It had 79,000 miles on it. It was 4 years old. and it had 79,000 miles on the truck. I bought that truck sight unseen. Didn't test drive it. Literally, that other dealership drove it to this dealership. I signed all the paperwork before I even saw the truck. I mean, I'm thinking now, like, Daniel, you absolute idiot. You absolute fool. What are you doing? Like, it makes me cringe. But mercifully, mercifully, this $27,000 truck added on to the $9,000 of debt that got added to that loan. So immediately I was already upside down on the loan. $9,000. Evidently, unless they value the truck even higher or something, but immediately upside down. And so yeah, it was not pretty. I basically made the commitment. Okay, this is happening. I've got to run the wheels off of this truck. By God's grace, by his mercy, a lot of prayer. I've done that. The truck has survived. I seriously, you might laugh at me or something, but I would not doubt it if there are angels literally holding my truck together. I have some confidence in Ram. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in other companies, but I would not doubt if there are literal angels holding my truck together. I am grateful for it, and God is merciful. So we'll just keep on going and dealing with whatever we got to deal with. But it's been a journey. So all that to say, as far as paying off the truck, I got it down from 37,000. I got it down to six grand. And at $6,000, I was like, this is right when all the used truck prices were just shooting through the roof. I asked, about refinancing because I had other debt at higher interest rates. Could I refinance that debt into this truck if they value my truck at a higher price now? And they did. They valued my truck with, I think, at 550,000 miles or whatever it was back then. Or maybe it was closer to 6, but they valued my truck at 20 something. I can't remember what it was. $25,000. And I'm like, wait a second. Have you seen my truck? Like, do you want to see pictures? You want to see my odometer? Like, you're just going to let me, this is a 2012. So this was a year ago, almost 2 years. This truck's like, I can't even count, almost 9 years old at that time. You're going to say that my truck is valued at 25 grand and you're going to let me roll in other debt that is at a higher interest rate down to this much, much lower interest rate. And you're cool with that? If you're cool with that, I'm good with it. I saved like $500 in other payments if they had stayed where they were at. Like, I saved so much interest with a lower payment and everything. The lady literally just asked me, she was like, all I need to know, because I already told her what I do for a living and I replace, half the truck's brand new. Like, I'm going to, keep this party going. And so she said, all I need to know is, are you going to drive this thing until it disintegrates? If she didn't say disintegrates, she said until it rusts or falls apart or something. One of those two, one of those other ones. And I said, yes. She said, that's all I need to know. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, most people might not, want to do that with how many miles I have on it. But like I said, like when you've got this many miles, you've already replaced several things. and it's an investment at that point. It makes me money. It, it technically, of course, is a depreciating asset, but I mean, it is making me money in the meantime. So we got to feed the beast again for myself here. But let's get back to you. Your front seat foam. Pastor Anthony, I believe I got mine just from what's that catalog? Oh dear, the catalog that everybody gets their stuff from. Has a bunch of different RAM stuff in it. I cannot remember that. What is that now? This is gonna kill me. What is it? Does anybody know? It's like a famous catalog or something. JC Whitney? No, I don't know what that even is. Man, they've got what is that? They've got all sorts of other RAM specific stuff. Man, I really don't even know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. That's it. That is it, Arthur. You nailed it. Gino's Garage. Gino's Garage. Boom. That is it. Gino's Garage has all sorts of stuff for the RAM. I think they even have like the Mishimoto stuff on there. They've got a bunch of other items for RAM specific stuff. But I believe that is where I got it. Gino's Garage. Arthur gets bonus points for that. That's the real deal. Let's see. Let's go back to Chris says $169.99 plus cost of SIM card. Got you for being able to record and stuff. For 2 cameras, that's pretty solid. Alan, speaking of RAM, I saw a 1970s model club cab with a Cummins. It sounded great, and the body looked to be in mint condition. I've always had a Ford, but I could be swayed towards RAM. There you go, Alan. Nice. Man, that sounds pretty solid. Very cool. James, please send prayers for us here in Eastern Kentucky. Oh man, I've seen just little snippets on Facebook of people talking about it, but a lot of catastrophic flooding over the past few days, a lot of lives lost. Oh man, James. Also, I saw just recently a video. St. Louis also got flooded or something. From that, I'm assuming from the same storm that came through. So, oh my word. We will definitely be praying. James, thank you for bringing that up. I do actually know some friends in Eastern Kentucky that are on like the border, and I don't know how far east the Bandits are, or they're actually down in they're down in Tennessee, aren't they? But a few people I do know in Kentucky, so I've not heard back from them. They've been posting, and I believe they're okay, but hearing what happened to their area, that's crazy. Todd, I have the same story, but I put a $7,000 transmission in it, then blew it up. Oh, and bought a new 2021 Ram, putting miles on it like a slot machine. But it's nice to have a newer truck. I am blessed for sure, Todd. Man, honestly, having a newer truck, knowing that I'm not going to have issues for a couple more 100,000 miles or whatever that would be. That would be incredible. Honestly, it's like a vacation or something. So, yeah, that's a solid setup. Let's see. Summit Racing 4-wheel parts, Todd. He's laughing at you. Tennessee Ram is the only way. TJ, good evening, all. What's going on, TJ? Thurman, what's going on? Good evening, all. Sorry, been on road. Just got to South Burlington, Vermont for my drop. Got to unload and going to crash here. Nice, Thurman. Get some good rest there, man. TJ, new trucks. I wouldn't have anything but a Ram. Chris, bandits are in Tennessee, about 10 minutes away from North Carolina. That's right. Yeah, they're on the border on the far side there. Yeah. So um, I wonder how far the actual storm, like, if it just cut across Kentucky or did it hit Tennessee as well, but just not as bad, or how that all kind of unfolded. But um, man, all right, we're at 58% yes to do you use fuel conditioners? 26 votes. We got 35 people here. If you are willing to give the truth, let us know. Do you use any fuel conditioners, fuel additives? 58 say yeah, 58% say yes, 42% say no. Let's see, TJ. We got some rain in the middle of Tennessee. Okay, I got you, TJ. Mr. Tennessee, internet is too bad here on Flex Up. Hope all y'all have a good night. Be safe out there. Mr. Tennessee, have a good one, man. Be safe out there. And hopefully the Wi-Fi picks up for you, or the actual internet. B Shaw, hey all, sorry I'm a little late. Had to mow. Oh man. Have a Ram, love it. Like we said last week, my son sells them and all my boys have them. There you go. Making the Ram happen. Pastor Anthony, we've had a lot of rain here in West Virginia. TJ, I always use additives. Boom. Probably every other or every third tank I'll probably use. One of the two, Lucas or Hot Shot. Matt says, I'm not sure I can handle all this Ram talk. Oh dear. Oh my. Uh DJ, even though I love a Ram, I'm about to use a 01 F357 3. Nice. Nice. Mickey, bandits are in Sturgis. Yeah. Uh Miss Rachel, she says, hi, Mr. Stanton. She is my sister-in-law. So hi, Rachel. Hopefully you're having a good day. Good night. Are you, or no, what? Usually Sundays you don't work, do you? You got to work this next week. Bisha, I put additives in occasionally, maybe monthly. Gotcha. Yeah, when I usually put in the additives, honestly, the ratio to fuel, I mean, maybe I'm horrible or maybe I'm wasteful or something, but I literally dump in quite a bit. Uh quite a bit. Getting that ratio probably way higher than it should be. Maybe it actually cleans more, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Oh wow. Lots of bikes already in Sturkey. Alan, good night, folks. I got to be up at 3 a.m. to take the wife to the hospital for surgery. Oh man, routine surgery, but all prayers are appreciated. Alan, absolutely. Arthur, I condition my truck about once a month. Okay. From Sturkey to Sturgis. Herb, what's going on? Gina's Garage has a great seat, cushion replacement, and cover I have used. Easy and better than OEM. Yeah, that's the one I bought and I put in my truck. And then because I'm a fool, it got tore up as well. So technically, the rest, 95% of the actual cushion is in good condition. It's still new, but yeah, the corner of it still ripped off because the cloth was still ripped off, and I'm a fool. So that's great. TJ, I see your doctor put on an exercise program. Walking isn't crowded. DJ, going to get the baby to sleep good night to all and do all a good night. Gotcha, TJ. Have a good one. Hopefully the baby gets to sleep there. Thurman, I drive a Ram to do deliveries, but I drive a F350 dually at home for personal use. Does that make me a half breed? Hey, let me just tell you, my Ram 6.7 2012, my Ford 7.3 96, and then my Chevy 06 C6500 LBZ 6.6 Duramax or whatever. So I think this is my opinion. I feel like I got the Dodge, the right year for the Dodge, the 6.712, no def, no extra shenanigans going on, no additional shenanigans. I've got the Ford 7.3, the low power beast that it'll probably outlive me. That truck that's older, no emission stuff at all on there. And then apparently, I don't know anything about Chevys, but the LBZ 05 and 06, I guess, were the best year for that engine for the 6.6 Duramax. And I feel like I got the best of all three, companies. So I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if you're a half breed, then I'm like a third breed or something. I don't know. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Let's see. TJ, he did. Bishop, prayers for your wife's surgery and quick recovery. James, I didn't know they made anything but Ford. I'm trying to piece conversations together. I can't remember where that goes to. I really can't remember. Todd, is Kara still counted from the live chat? For doing a great job. Hey, she can come on in here. She's currently making, I believe, zucchini bread or some other kind of bread. She's making bread. I don't know. She might be watching. She might be watching her show. She likes to watch the show Reba. So I don't know if she's watching that right now or she's not at the door. But no, she is not grounded. She can come on anytime. Rachel says muffins. Okay, maybe she's making muffins. I don't know. Rachel is Kara's sister there. So chocolate zucchini muffins. Oh my word. That should be delicious tonight. Let's see. What am I doing? I didn't know. Where is Gina's garage? Jim, it's a website, I believe. Maybe there's an actual place. But I only know of Gina's garage as like a website / catalog or whatever. So yeah. My Ford's a 6.0 and I love it. Thurman, I'm glad you love it. I'm glad it's treating you right. My 6.0, like I said, I've had better relationships with engines, with trucks. It did me dirty. It did me dirty in a month, in a week. What was that? March 1st, I blew up in Missouri. March 1st of 2016, I blew up just outside of Rolla, Missouri. I've made a couple videos talking about the whole experience. I blew up there. I had my dog and my buddy with me, and we were in a hotel for a week. Would not recommend. Would not recommend. We were supposed to be going to like Arizona or something. Oh my word. Oh my word. That Ford punched me in the face. I'm not bitter, but I'm probably bitter. Healthy and bad at the same time. Let's go. Chris, Gina's Garage is based out of Cumming, Georgia. Nice. I didn't know that. Wow. I have a 60 Ford F-250 back in the day, and that was the last Ford I have had or will ever have. Okay, gotcha. You did have that, and it's the last one you will ever have. Gotcha. Gotcha, Bishaw. Oh, man. Alrighty, guys. I am going to hop off here. We're at an hour and 10 minutes. Grateful to have you here. I guess I would just say this. We're going to go ahead and pray for Kentucky and for oh man, I'm terrible with names. Their wife's surgery. Who was that? Who was that? I'm scrolling. I'm looking. Oh, I'm terrible with reading this. Alan. It was Alan. Okay, okay. 3 a.m. Wow. Man. We're going to be praying for Alan's wife going to the hospital, got surgery going on, as well as Kentucky and evidently like St. Louis area as well, all through this kind of region here, getting hit with the rain and uh, at the very least, people losing their cars to the flooding, possibly their homes, and also people's lives. So we're going to go ahead and pray for all of those things. Let me scroll to the bottom. Oh my word. That's where Todd fell. He fell in Rolla, Missouri. Oh my word. I'm telling you, that whole little place. Actually, well, I can't even go. I can't go into it right now. But 44, right close to Rolla, I've lost a wheel hub assembly and a whole truck. There's a moment of silence every time I go through that place. It hurts. It hurts. It still hurts a little bit. Uh, oh man. What could be? They'll ask you for me to take care of them. Good night. Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm all caught up here. I think. Man, I'm getting off track here, but let's go ahead and pray. I'm gonna hop off here. We're at an hour, 12 minutes. Appreciate you. We got 33 people here in the live stream. We cringe all the way through, Rob. Missouri. Oh man. Okay. Rachel says bye, Cookie. That is my nickname for the whole family. For now, my extended family here. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pray, and we'll hop off here. Hopefully, you guys have a great week going forward. Hopefully, I'm able to drop off this one camper and get back and swap out my CP3 pump and live to tell about it. But we'll go ahead and pray real quick. Father, we just thank you for this day, for freedom in this country. Ultimately, you are freedom, you are truth, and we all need you. We just want to come to you with these things you've already know about us talking about it, but the flooding, the storms going through, I guess Missouri and Kentucky, and I'm sure other places as well. Just a lot of people and hurting, or in a lot of pain. Or people who actually lost their lives in all these troubling times, these natural disasters. We just ask you that those who are maybe still trying to get their footing and on all these things, for them to be taken care of, for people to be able to reach them if they're still in the thick of it, or whatever that looks like. If they're still trapped in their houses or on their roofs or whatever that looks like, we just ask you help them, all their needs. We just want to trust you in this time. Their whole world seemingly has just been torn up. flipped upside down. And we just want to come to you. Um, you're the one who's in charge, and we just want to give this to you. And for those who are able to do something about it, to step in the gap, to serve in any way, whatever that looks like, for all those people affected, we just want to pray for them as well. People stepping up to the plate, giving, people offering to help, whatever that looks like, meeting those needs. Just bless them as well, protect them as they go into these areas that are maybe very dangerous with power and water, and just a lot of dangerous stuff going on. So, for all those involved, we just want to pray for them, give them peace, give them hope, and help us to be an encouragement to them. If we do know anybody there, if we can help in any way, help us to go forward and be a blessing to them as well. We also do want to pray for, I believe, Alan's wife. He's going to be taking her to surgery at 3 a.m. Coming up here shortly. Tomorrow, we know it's just a routine surgery, but we just want to pray for safety, for healing, for the doctor and all those involved to operate with precision, for them to have a good, bedside manner and to be able to take care of her, and for her to recover. And we just trust you in these situations. Help us to have the faith for us to seek you above anything else, to put our hope and our trust in you. And we just ask all these things in Christ's name. Amen. All righty, guys. My eyes are, where are we at? Hit that like button. Hey, appreciate that, Pastor Anthony. Everyone have a great week. Be safe. Mickey, I'm on vacation this next week, off until next Monday or Tuesday. Mickey, you dirty dog. No, just kidding. Awesome. Congratulations on that. And yeah, guys, have a good one. I will catch you later. Apparently, I'm going to be able to, if she'll let me have some. Rachel, what did you say? You said chocolate zucchini muffins. It's going to happen. I hope it's going to happen. Chris, I will talk with you this week as well as Arthur. Both you guys get with me. I should be available in the middle of the week-ish. Hopefully, I'm able to get my CP3 pump done as well. Should be an exciting week. Be safe, guys. Hopefully, you get loads, and be careful out on the road. See you guys.